Welcome back to The Imperfect Drummer. Today, this is completely unrehearsed. I just kind of gathered some thoughts that I wanted to share. It's sort of related to drumming, but it's related to performing, and in all honesty, it's just kind of general human stuff, mental, spiritual. I found myself a couple of days ago starting to question, am I doing this right? Am I doing this YouTube thing right? Am I lighting my office right? Which, by the way, I ordered some new lights with some Christmas money. So I guess the answer to that will hopefully be yes. I'm using some pretty small LED lights on either side. Then I started questioning, am I tuning my drums right? Am I recording? I'm not a recording. I took audio engineering, took 2 classes back in the 90s in college, but I am not an audio pro. I'm not a studio drummer. I don't mix studio albums. I'm just kind of winging it and going as I go. But I just started questioning myself, and then it dawned on me, I'm doing this. Yes, I'm doing this to give good information out, and I'm doing this for other people, but I'm doing this for myself too, mainly for myself. My channel may not explode and get huge, but that's okay. But I realized, I know one of the things I struggle with in life, and maybe a lot of people do, is self-confidence, self-assuredness, and this thought of, am I doing it right? And if I'm not doing it right, am I going to get disqualified, or am I not going to fit in? And that goes way back into elementary school, honestly, being bullied. But that's a story for another day. But it dawned on me, as I said, this is for me. So I like the sound of my drums. I like a big open doom sound. So yes, I'm tuning my drums right because they make me happy. I love the way they sound. Just like other drummers, I may hate the sound of a dead drum set, but other drummers love that. I've seen drummers put gaff tape. I've seen them gaff tape cloths on their heads or put muffle rings, and they love that dead sound. I particularly don't like the clicky sound of double kicks on like speed metal and that, the hardcore stuff. But obviously lots of people do. And my opinion doesn't really count to them. It's what I like. It's what they like. It doesn't matter. So I would encourage you to do the things that bring you joy. Creating stuff like this brings me joy. Getting these new microphones, playing on this kit. This kit brings me a lot of joy. It was a gift from a friend years ago when we were heading out on a ministry tour to earn money for his ministry. Well, I'll say it. I'll put it in the description. It's my friend Nick Billman from Shores of Grace, who, by the way, if you look him up on Apple Music or any of the streaming services, great stuff. I played on some of his earlier albums. We put out a 2 CD album, and we brought in enough money on the online sales within the first couple of days that we bought the drum set. And then I think he bought a keyboard for himself. And that summer we went on tour fundraising so he could move his family to Brazil, and he still runs his ministry there. Anyway, that was kind of a rabbit trail, but that's where this kit came from in 2010, I believe. So it's 10 years old. It still sounds phenomenal. It's a Mapex Saturn III with 4 plies of walnut, 4 plies of maple, 2 plies of walnut, really thin shells, which is why they sing. They have a lot of tone. And I tune them lower than most people would, I think. I would say mine are tuned to almost like a 12, 14, 16, 18 instead of a 10, 12, 14, 16. But I love that sound. It's just thunderous. I do a lot of, or have been in the past, done a lot of worship drumming, and I thumped on those floor toms just a lot, just getting that thunder. Sometimes I'll use mallets on them. But I just want to encourage anyone watching this that to push past those voices inside that question yourself. Am I doing this right? Am I doing it okay? YouTube is such a vast thing. There is no right or wrong. Yeah, there's professional levels. You can get a bigger studio. I mean, I'm in a tiny little office. The camera in front of me is maybe 10 feet from me, and right behind it's a wall. So my drum set is filling half of my office. So it's not a big studio. I don't have, all this room. I'm slowly arranging it so that I can do more of these videos from different angles. But it's pretty cramped. You saw some of my earlier videos. I was right up on the camera. This time, at least, I'm a little bit farther away. But you can't see the kit because I don't have a wide angle lens on today. But that's also another discussion for another day. Slowly growing. But I've realized I'm not gonna out of the gate have this amazing channel with high quality visuals, because I'm just using the tools I have, which are pretty good for starting out. But I don't have a couple $100,000 worth of video gear in a giant studio. It's just this little setup behind me with a little mixer and my laptop and a little audio interface to go along with the mixer. And then some cheap LED lights, and then obviously these nice drum mics and the nice kit. But as I said, this is unscripted. I'm not perfect. Most people aren't. Well, no one really is, but some people think they are. But if you're struggling with this, am I doing it right? Do I fit in? Find what brings you joy and jump into that, because it makes all the difference. And right now I am enjoying doing this. It's a little awkward. I'm nervous. I stumble over my words, but it's good. And I hope you continue to watch. And I plan on speaking my mind and bringing more stuff, maybe doing reviews, just talking about my life and the things I've struggled with, things that I'm learning about the kit and learning about audio. And as I learn, you can learn too, I hope. So that's it for today. Keep coming back, keep watching, and hopefully you'll subscribe. Thanks.